Well, I just brought out a buckle about 3 inches in the ground. So that's pretty cool. Clean it up here, but it's a cool find. Alright guys, I'll get you back out if I find something else. Well, I'm out in a new area today, and I was coming down through the woods and I start seeing all of these rocks sticking straight up out of the ground, so I'm sure they're graves. And there's one there, there's one there, and there's like 5 or 6 up on top of that hill, so I'm going to get up out of this area. There's another one right there. I just don't want to be digging around graves. And I hit a horse buckle up on top of the hill, and then 15-20 yards from there I found I guess it's a gravestone. It has no writing on it, just rocks sticking straight up out of the ground. So, and I don't think that somebody's placed them there. I think somebody's placed them there, so they're marking something, and the only thing I can think of is graves. So I'm going to head back up the hill and cut over some and see if I can get away from this area. Alright guys, I'll get you back out if I happen to find something. Well, trying to get up out of this graveyard, I guess it is. I walked up on this, and this clarifies what I think this is. So you got a rock there sticking up out of the ground. That's either a footstone or a headstone. And then right in line with that, and there's you can see the ditch. There is the other rock sticking straight up out of the ground. So this is might be a family graveyard, might be slave graveyard. I'm about 40 miles from where I found those other slave graves. So, but I've heard they're all over the place, up in the mountains and stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to get up on out of here and get to a different area or something. I just don't feel comfortable digging around here because something might not be marked, and I don't want to disturb these people. So, alright guys, I'll get you back out if I find something else. Hey everyone, see if you can tell me what that is, because I don't have a clue. It's got a square nail drove down through it. See if anybody knows what that is. Please leave a comment, because it was deep. I'll say about, let's see, look at that. Whew. Yeah, it was deep. So, not sure what this is. Huh. Alright guys, I'll get you back out and find something else. Well, I hit a 53 on the AT Pro, and it's almost about the end of the day, so I just went on and dug it, and pretty glad I did. It's a little decorative piece. I don't know what it was. Looks like it's got like a tin back to it or something. I don't know. But it hit 53 solid. It wouldn't go off at 53, so I went on and dug it. Pretty cool piece, though. I like it. Alright guys, I'll get you back out and find something else. I'm about 200 yards down there was the graveyard, and I came walking up the hill here, and right up on this little bank area I hit a 65 signal, and I pulled it out. It's a little lock, I don't think it's that old, but I don't know. But it's a find, so. Alright, I'll get you back out and find something else. Hey everyone. I've been working this road bed. And I hit a 45 signal, solid 45, wouldn't get off of 45. And I went on and dug it, and I was kind of anxious to see what I had, so I went on and cleaned it, brushed it off and everything. But look at that. That's a nice button. Still got the shank intact. And all that Virginia red clay. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice button. I think it almost polishes. Nice. Alright guys, I'll get you back out and find something else. Well, the wind's getting up and it's starting to rain, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm not going to do a wrap up on this video. You probably never hear it anyway. That's even if you hear this clip. But as I was walking out of the woods, I'm almost at the end of this old road, and I found 2 bottles. And this is a old upper tin bottle, soda bottle. I think it's like 53, 54, 1950s. And then I found this one. Not too sure what this one is, but I collect bottles, so that'll go up on my mantle. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.